It's the tea at 3 with Gigi
and Andrew.
Yay!
Hurrah!
And we actually have tea this week. I'm not drinking hot cocoa.
I have tea.
And you have Irish
and my
breakfast
and
wild
sweet orange. Yes.
Oh, sorry, sweet orange.
Is literally the color is orange color too.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites. It's a Tazo tea. Now you have we were discussing before like who's
no, is it Twinings or Twinings?
Or Twinings? The tea brand.
I have heard it either way. I say Twinings.
I really thought it was Twinings because I feel like if you were a British person, because it is British tea,
it would
be a Twinings and not Twinings.
We could. I
don't believe you would say Twinings.
What is better, PG Tips or Twinings tea? That's a real debate.
Well, the answer is Twinings. So.
No, they would say PG Tips. Like they are all about it. So welcome you all to the tea at 3, and we would like to invite you to worship at 8 and 10:30 this Sunday.
Is that what we do on Sundays?
That is what we do on Sundays. We also do the thing called Sunday School.
Oh yeah, we do that at 9:15.
That's at 9:15, and this Sunday we have the big gathering in the parish hall.
Yes.
That one they're talking about the Jesus movement.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Because it's by some bishop no one's ever heard of called Michael Curry. No one has heard of the man.
Who refuses to be on our show. Not that we've actually given him a personal invitation.
Michael Curry,
he should just
you are welcome to pop into this church, which you've been to, by the way.
Yeah, once.
And stop in and actually chill here.
Right. Anytime.
Anytime. So
find yourself in Knoxville? Lay over in Knoxville? Call us.
And so
come say hi.
They're covering the Jesus movement in the parish hall.
That's really cool. I like that.
Then they're doing Ash Wednesday. They're focusing on Ash Wednesday in the video series with Father Wingo.
Oh, fun. Okay, cool. Cool.
In preparation for Ash Wednesday. And
Ash Wednesday, yes, that is next Wednesday.
It is
a week from yesterday.
Coming Wednesday, a week from yesterday. And we have services at, see if she's got it.
7, noon, and 7.
Yes. 7
it also says right
noon,
here.
And
it says right here.
It's in your bulletin. So the early service, if you're feeling like wearing your ash cross all day, you can come at 7 in the morning, quick, early, quiet service, because 7 is an ungodly hour. I think there's a light bit of light music.
Like ting, 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 done.
No, nice, but quiet. Then noon, the Scola's chanting, good for a lunch break. And then the 7 p.m. service, which I like to call Get Fresh Ashes on Your Pillow service. That one, the parish choir is there as well. And Eucharist is served at all 3 services.
Ooh, yeah. So we give you free snacks.
Wouldn't call it snacks. So, yes, Ash Wednesday is a come-in. But do you want to talk about what happens the day before Ash Wednesday?
Mardi Gras party.
Yes.
Big Mardi Gras party. If you don't have your tickets, it's not too late. Is it too late? It's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. When's too late?
When's too late is probably like an hour into the party, let's be honest. Because then you're going to have missed the fun. But we did say we kind of needed as many people to sign up by this Sunday because we need a kind of a rough metric of how many people really to feed.
Right.
But we have room. We have room for you.
Yes.
I will let people know when the cutoff has actually been reached. I know what the cutoff is. Well, bam.
So, look, Adam Dean needs 2 tickets.
Yes, I love this. I love it.
If you also need tickets, let us know in the comments, and Andrew here will follow up
with you if you want to. You can buy them online on the event page, or you can come see me. It is a little cheaper to come see me. I will give you that.
Right, because you don't have the whole extra charge because of
buying tickets online. It is more costly to do the online thing.
Right.
So yes, there's some really cool items. Did you get to see the
Russian tea set? Yes. It's huge. It's like these huge. So we've been given for an item for auction is a antique Russian tea set, and I have no idea how it works, but it looks like quite the contraption.
I've been told you build a fire in the bottom of it with actual fire,
like a fire,
It's a burner, and it heats the tea. And this, if Stephen Miller and Keith Nillica are watching or watching later, this thing is epic.
We're gonna need like a lesson. I mean, like I thought that our tea game was strong, but like
no,
Russian
this thing
tea
is crazy.
Very strong tea game.
And there's a number.
We have mad respect for the strong tea game.
Yes, there's a number of vacation packages, dinner packages.
Fun.
And what they've tried to do is, items that have been donated that kind of go with each other, they've put together so that you kind of get this whole thing.
Right.
It's going to be really
There's a couple
good.
Cool gift baskets and stuff like that.
Yes.
And some paintings, some artwork. I think I saw some artwork in there.
I have tell us on here whether you would want a portrait shoot with me. That would be fun. Is that a good idea? Should I offer that as I've done it for professionals? So hey, fun times. So this
what is that pose that they always did? Like the glamour shot pose.
Yes, it's awful. No
with
more.
the zigzags in the back. Only 90s kids remember that.
90s kids remember this.
Okay, so we were in the car yesterday. Let me just spill a little tea on Andrew. We were in the car yesterday. This guy did not know who Alanis Morissette was. Did not know.
I don't.
Like, at all.
I was
like...
Not only was I closeted as a child, but I was, like, musically closeted, too. Like, I was like, what? Well, I only know Bach and Beethoven.
I have to take it upon myself, then, to, like, teach you the ways of 90s music.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's kind of awesome. So good.
So this Sunday, moving on, is the United Thank Offering kickoff.
Yes. You requested ahead of time to speak on that.
Yes,
so
I need airtime because, there we go. Now I'm a little more.
We have to be equal. It's not all about me.
Barbara Miller has worked with us on kicking off the United Thank Offering for during Lent. Mm-hmm. Normally we do it around Thanksgiving. You'll see it come back at Thanksgiving this year just to get it back in the right cycle. But the United Thank Offering, 100% of your donations go to the work of the ministry. They do things like building or refurbishing kitchens and homeless shelters, playgrounds for kids, services, and those sorts of things. And then we have boxes out. You can have your kids drop change in. There's envelopes if you want to do a dedicated donation. And then on Palm Sunday, at the sort of end of Lent going into Holy Week, we will collect all those boxes. You can turn in donations ahead of time if you either fill a box or an envelope. You can go ahead and do that. But the big ingathering of that is Palm Sunday. It's real fun. I've got a box on the edge of my desk. That's where my change is going. Mm-hmm. End of story. So cool. Be on the lookout for that. And you can pick up boxes anytime throughout Lent and do that. But it's actually kind of a nice little way to kick off your Lenten practices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Another big thing that I need to highlight.
Vienna Boys Choir.
Yes. So
was that the thing?
Yeah. Okay. So I need it. So Vienna Boys Choir. If you listen to WUOT, shout out to them, they will be doing a phone interview with the director and one of the kids.
Oh, fun.
I think I'm not supposed to, they may say the name of the kid, but I'm not really supposed to say the name of the kid. But I will just say it's really interesting, the name of this kid, being that he's from the Vienna Boys Choir. Tickets are $30 for adults, $20 for students, $15 for kids, or I can't remember, I think it's $15 for kids 12 and under. And then if you're, you're part of this family and you find $30, come see us. We can work something out. But you can buy tickets online. You can buy them here at the church office, and that is Thursday, March 7th, 7:30 p.m. Doors open at 6:30 p.m.
So
a whole hour.
So there's like all the things going on next week. So we've got Mardi Gras on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we have Ash Wednesday. Yeah. And then we have the Vienna Boys Choir concert. So we have many offerings unto you and for you. So just be aware that, if you can't get enough of the Church of the Ascension, then this is the week for you. But
yes.
Don't come hang out with us on Monday night because there's probably not much going on.
Unless Monday night they will be setting stuff up, and if you're part of volunteering, helping with Mardi Gras,
yeah,
all Monday is a big setup day.
Monday's a big setup day. Of course, I will be coming back from Happening, which is this weekend. So please be praying for our 3 candidates that are going to be attending Happening this weekend with the youth, and I won't be around on Sunday either, so you won't see me. And there's no high school youth group. P.S. this weekend.
Yes.
There's no high school youth
Cliff
group,
notes.
so don't show up because ain't gonna be nothing for you.
Exactly. We are also commissioning the Stephen Ministers this Sunday. Check out details about that. The Episcopal Church Women, whoops,
Love them.
they are cool. They are going to be meeting in the, actually I have to change this, which is the old transept of the parish hall. And that's the slightly bigger side of it. The other one's a little smaller. And they will be meeting on Tuesday, March 12th, 11:30 in the morning. Let Karen McKinney know if you're coming. They'll be talking about the Change Center. And they will also be talking about Joni and Friends, which, by the way, Joni and Friends is right down the road, down North Shore.
Oh, well, that's cool.
We run a lot of like summer camps for kids with special needs,
Nice.
learning difficulties. Really awesome place.
Yes, and the Change Center was at the Lunch Bunch. So if you didn't get enough information at the Lunch Bunch,
Yeah.
you can come to the ECW event.
Yeah, they're really getting involved with that.
The Trekkers are having a hike on Wednesday, March 6th. They're going to be leaving the church at 8:30 in the morning, not their usual 9, but 8:30 in the morning, to drive to the Laurel Snow State Natural Area near Dayton, Tennessee, for an up to a 6-mile hike rated moderate, which may be slightly strenuous in some places. We have a guest guide who's familiar with the area, will be leading us at a moderately slow pace. Easy for me to say. So just be prepared that it's going to be approximately a 6-mile hike, and that the weather, because it's March, you never know what the weather's going to be. It might be rainy, it might be cloudy, it might be sunny, it might be all kinds of different. You never know what the weather's going to be. It's March, it's Tennessee.
You could need an arc.
Be a Girl Scout and be prepared.
Exactly.
So, also, we are working to...
this is fascinating. So some of y'all will want to, like, tune in at this moment. If you have been, like, tuning us out.
Then check your battery. Okay, here you go. So we are preparing to launch an evening Celtic service at Ascension. Sarah Scott Wingo is going to be... traveling to Trinity Episcopal Church in Asheville on Sunday, March 10th, and there may be a committee. The committee that's working on kind of creating that service is going to be going to that. And so, if you plan on wanting to go to that and go with them to Asheville to experience this service, you will be leaving from the Ascension parking lot at 2:30. But if you have any questions, or if that is something that's of interest to you, follow up with Sarah Scott Wingo. Okay.
Cool beans.
I'm done talking.
And because I-40 had a landslide, be careful.
Yeah, there may be some.
We're figuring out the
may
travel
be a
time.
bit dodgy.
So you have to talk with her, like, when the departure time is.
Right. That may be clear by now. I don't know.
The Sisterhood is heading to Connors in Turkey Creek. If you've never been there, it is
I haven't been there.
Delicious. And that's Monday, March 18th. It will be awesome.
Ladies' night out.
We should have mentioned when we were talking about Ash Wednesday, all the programming that evening is canceled. No parish supper, no Wednesday night study, no parish choir. It's called Ash Wednesday for a reason.
Right. But if you have middle schoolers that are wanting to come to youth group, we will have a dinner for them at 6:30, and we'll eat the dinner, and then we'll scamper up to the Ash Wednesday service.
Yes.
So if
and boys and girls choir is rehearsing a bit before that.
Right. So if you're interested in your attending that, if you're a middle schooler or you own a middle schooler, you have a resident middle schooler, then yeah.
So if you are not familiar with the whole concept of foyer groups are being reshuffled, and you need to get your info into Betty Corey by March 10th. I made it in bold. That's right. And so I messed up and I didn't put it in the parish paper. So guess what? It's in here and it's in bold. So, and if you need to leave the system of the whole system, also let them know by March 10th. So that is much needed. So I guess there's one last thing for me, which is I really wish the parish to consider coming to the Michael Battle presentation.
Yes.
There are 3 Sunday schools leading up to it. They're reading Ubuntu, INU, and You and Me, and the library copy has arrived. It is in the middle of the big table in the library for people to sit and read. You cannot miss it.
It's right there in the middle.
But if you have time yet to order your book and get it in, or use Kindle or Kindle or Google or Apple Books, whatever, and he will be coming and doing the workshop weekend. It's $10. It includes lunch and light breakfast. I mean,
sounds good.
And he was the canon to Desmond Tutu. I mean,
so basically, Desmond Tutu's right-hand guy is coming to Ascension. That's a big deal, y'all.
That is a really
big deal.
And he's preaching that Sunday. So I want to invite you to experience this whole thing for a whole weekend. It's in the middle of Lent. Come talk to me. Let's talk about it.
I think that sounds great.
I'm excited about it. Let's do this, all y'all. Tell us about, we kind of always end with the youths.
Well, we save the best for last.
We save the best
for
last.
So we always need dinner angels to volunteer to come and prepare a meal for us. We'd love to have our dinner angels stick around and eat with us. It's a great way for our youth to kind of get to know somebody who maybe they haven't known before that's from Ascension. And also for if you're not connected really to our youth, it's a great way to connect to our youth. So dinner angels, always happening, always needed.
So what's so y'all are doing your own Celtic thing with Key.
Right. So this is kind of like one of those wow, we all had a great idea and it all happened to come together at the same time.
Synchronous moment.
So of course we scheduled ours in September, but that's okay. We're not mad. So about this time last year, we've been talking about trying to do Knoxville Episcopal Youth, which is, Episcopal Youth from Knoxville. Kind of the title is what it is. It's like cafe au lait, is coffee with milk. And we all kind of made, different churches pick different weeks or months to host. Ascension is hosting Knoxville Episcopal Youth on March 10th. And we're doing a presentation on St. Bridget and also St. Patrick, so our Irish patron saints. And we're going to do Celtic Jeopardy.
And you acquired a specific plant.
I did. It's currently getting rained on in the courtyard right now. It's a shamrock.
Yes, real, legit shamrock.
It's a real shamrock. Yeah.
They're not just like clover. It's
no.
Shamrock.
This is a legit shamrock plant. Yeah. Yesterday we went to lunch. Was it yesterday? Did we go yesterday? No, it was the day before.
2 days ago.
Tuesday. We decided to go. We had to go run errands, and we went over to explore the Wilson
Fine
Gardens. It's kind of on the corner of Walden and Gore, kind of behind the Sonic on the other side of the tracks. Literally right around the corner from church. And we pass by and drive by almost on a daily basis.
I go by every day. Have never stopped into this place.
And so we were like, you know what? We're just going to stop in and see what it's like. And it was the coolest little place.
Yeah, if you're into houseplants, right now's the time to go. That shop is just so cute.
And they have a little greenhouse in the back if you want to go ahead and get a start on your herb garden or
it's nice.
Whatever. It was very cool.
Shout out to them.
We enjoyed it. We enjoyed that experience very much. So that's Wilson's Fine Gardens.
Across the hill.
So shout out to y'all. You're welcome. And yes, I will take a free houseplant.
So we told y'all about spring break cancellations.
Yes,
check your bulletins for that stuff.
Yes, that's important.
And you did talk about the youth retreat, which is super cheap. You mentioned it.
Retreat. Yeah.
It's cheap. It's $50.
I know. And this is for our high school youth. So our middle school youth retreat we had back in the fall, and so now we're going to do our high school retreat here in the spring. So if you have a high schooler and they're looking for, and this is going to be very much a Sabbath retreat, very much a real break from kind of everything that's going on. So there'll be plenty of downtime, but also some time to just kind of be with each other and be with God, because that's something I think we sometimes don't do enough of. We spend a lot of time just trying to constantly doing things, and so this will be a chance to just be. And so that's kind of my quote unquote theme for the weekend. Yes. So that will be March 29th through the 31st, and that will be at Grace Point. Unfortunately, It is the same weekend as Michael Battle, which I'm not excited about. But that's okay. It's not my fault. It just happened to be that way.
Planning.
Double planning. I know. So if you're interested in partaking in that, let me know. New Beginnings also coming up. It's a spiritual retreat for our middle schoolers, and that is through the Diocese of East Tennessee. And that will be held at Grace Point April 5th through the 7th. If you want to register, there's information in your bulletin and probably also in your Heavenly Post.
Yep.
Okay. And that's pretty much it.
Yep. You can find out even more stuff in the bulletin, which is crazy. There's a lot going on at Ascension.
There's always things going on.
There's things going on, but
we haven't even started Lent, y'all.
I know.
We haven't even started Lent.
We haven't talked about Stations of the Cross going on and all that. Woo. So guess what? We will see y'all next week. Bye. Bye.